Hello, Print Fam. Welcome back. Today, we're unboxing a manual laminator. I will link to it down in the description. Bought it from Amazon. So, we're going to open it up. I've got a potentially large project that the customer is paying for this, so hopefully it will help make that job easier. So, I'm going to do my best to make this as informative as possible, but really we're going to open it, take it out of the box, and see what it entails. The foam is taped together. Got a phone call. I just broke the edge of the boxes. I was hoping to not have to do that, but hopefully we don't have to return this thing. So we've got a bunch of different screws. The crank handle. We have the operating instructions, which are in very poor English. It must be what these are for. So this, you're supposed to be able to lay it flat. But there's some holes right here that I'm guessing these go in to create a little stand. So yeah, there's 4 of them. So there's going to be 2 for over here and 2 for over here. So these have they have a space, and it looks like you want them up as high as they'll go. Now we'll do it 4 more times. So I've got the whole thing put together, pretty self-explanatory. 9 screws. So you have the little arms on here that hold this flat. When you want to store it, you can put these up so it stores better. And then you've got 1 screw to put the wheel on. The one thing that I don't like about this design is I would probably rather have it on the top wheel, because if you wanted to grab this, you can't, because your knuckles, your hands get in the way. So kind of annoying in that sense, but not the end of the world. So it does have the ability to adjust these up and down so you can get even pressure. It does say that if you're going to store this for a long period of time, leave a gap just so you don't smush the wheels together and get a flat spot. And then if you want to clean it, it says to use alcohol. So I've got some glass I need to laminate, so we're going to get that out and try it. The one thing I am disappointed with, not that this wouldn't happen eventually, but it came pre-scratched. Makes me sad. So let's get that glass and test her out. All right, so I tested the laminator for the first time and it went okay. For this window film that I'm having to adhere to glass, it's a little hard because the glass is so heavy that this wants to tip when it's over here, and then as you feed the glass through, it wants to tip over here. So I think I'm gonna have my brother make me a table that I can set this on. The width of the machine open is 16 and 15/16 by 3 1/4. So I think if I can have a flush table that I can mount stuff through and roll it through, it'll be easier. The first thing I tried to do was I tried to put a piece of glass through, peel up the laminate, peel off the backer, roll it back through, lift it over, peel it off, and run it through. The problem was the liner on this is so thin that it left marks. So let me show you. So it's really hard to tell because of the glass, but it's right. Oh, there's a good angle. You can see that's where I peeled the liner. So the second time I did it, I have crap all over the floor. Hold that thought. Anyway, the second time I did it, I'll show you with this. I left the liner and glass completely here. I peeled off just a little bit of it, but I had it actually right here. And I peeled off just a little of the backer, and I held the edge because there's some space on the edge. And I got it like right about here, started feeding the glass through so it would grab the lip, and then it so that way it worked a lot better because I had the backer off before I attached it. So that's why I'm thinking if I can have a flush table, then that will help solve the issue. Basically what the reason I got this was we are doing 9 prototypes for some cases, and if that goes well, then we'll end up doing about 500 cases, and it could be a 6-figure job. So I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers. So I'm gonna go talk to my brother about making me a little table, and we'll go from there. I cleaned up my office some, so I might actually have room for it. I'll check in a little bit with an update. But so far, laminator, good quality, decent build, does what I want it to do. It'll also be helpful for large decals to put transfer tape on, so win-win. Check back in a bit. So I was just making sure I had all these clips so Cam could edit them together, and I realized I never ended the vlog because I said I was going to check back, and then I didn't. So it's been 3 months since I recorded that, because this was back in October. Yeah, October. And it's now January. So the laminator went well. We did the job. We laminated like 36 pieces, and we're gonna do another store this month. So cross our fingers that everything works out and we can get the big 6-figure job. But laminator worked. I had my brother build me a little table for it that's in the other side of the garage. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's useful. But really, that's the only thing I've used it for. It'll be nice once I have a bigger space so that it can have some actual room to be able to use it more. So it'll be nice to do decals and other things that are harder right now to do. So I look forward to having more space and being able to use it more so. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Links to the laminator will also be down there. Thank you, Cam, for editing the video. Really appreciate you. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so with the links down in the description. Link if you want to check out that laminator. So, as always, we'll see you in the next one. Pretty bad.